I have a Whirlpool front-load washer model WFW6620HC0 that won't power on.
Are you getting any error codes or messages from your Whirlpool washer? How old is it?
No error codes or messages. When left plugged in, it will beep a few times every so often. The only button that seems to trigger the display is the control lock.
How long has this been going on with your Whirlpool washer? What have you tried so far?
Started last week after running a load with no problems. I went to start the clean washer cycle and it wouldn't respond.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
No.
Good afternoon. My name is. I'll be assisting you with your appliance today. Please give me a moment to review your question.
A bit more info. It is a 2019 model. We had a technician come out and check the machine. He determined there was a short in the control display, not allowing the function buttons to work, but the voltage otherwise checked was correct. I ordered the replacement control display and it doesn't seem to have fixed anything. I've unplugged it, restored power, disabled/enabled the control lock. There is a green flashing light on the control board on the interior of the machine.
Unfortunately, there are no tests you can do to determine which part is bad for certain, but the only possibilities are the main control board and the front interface board. Since the control lock is working, you know the front interface board is getting power. The green flashing light means the main board thinks it's working properly. I would say you received a faulty interface control board. I would return it and get a new one.
Could it possibly need a reset to try the new interface? Is there a way to reset the machine other than unplugging power? The new board does work more than the original. The options do beep when pressed, it just flashes lock with a key symbol.
There is no other way to reset the washer other than unplugging it. Lock on your washer means that the control lock is engaged. You should just need to press and hold the extra rinse button for 5 seconds to remove the control lock. If that doesn't work, unplug the washer for 5 minutes and plug it back in. The electronics get glitchy sometimes and won't reset. After reapplying power, try to hold the extra rinse button again for 5 seconds. Now, if none of that works, your interface control board has failed and will need to be replaced, but usually it doesn't come down to that.
Now just the start button beeps and flashes A and number 55357 number 56594.
Flashes what?
Padlock.
Does the door open? What happens when you press a button?
Door opens. The only buttons engaging now are start and control lock.
So try to hold the extra rinse button and try again, everything I said. If that doesn't work, then replace it.
Hello, Tyler. We had spoken last week about my washer. I did as suggested and returned the control panel to Sears Parts and received the new one, and it does the exact same thing the first control panel was doing. Buttons only respond when control lock is on, otherwise none of the buttons respond when pressed with the exception of holding the start button, which shows a padlock symbol on the display. Any other thoughts on things to check? Wiring, fuses, etc.
There is just nothing else that would cause the issue. I would call to have a technician come out on site and see if they can see anything in person.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sorry to hear about all the troubles you're having.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.